Okay, Hedvig, off-court review, May 2023. Let's see if we can wake up the competitive animal here. Now, listen, you gotta get to work, all right? Now, a lot of the things about the, what I mentioned in the technical tape, okay? You can go online, you can see a lot of WTA players, you can see a lot of YouTube videos talking about, the WTA foreign and all these these shots with the racket going all the way back and then hitting the ball back here. Fine, fair enough. Some people can do it. If you were able to do it, okay, and rally consistently and hit the ball with tons of topspin and be super solid, at some point I would just say, hey, go out and play. The problem that we have right now is that with your ground strokes, you have a hard time rallying at a high speed with topspin, and you have a hard time returning fast serves with topspin inside the court. So that's why I'm being so picky about not getting sloppy with the elbows, okay? With that being said, yes, with enough practice, everything can be done, okay? Coco Gauff can hit the forehand like that, and I don't know, give me another player. Wozniacki can be number one in the world with a palm-up serve. Great, good for them. Not everybody has so much talent, in a sense, okay? So really, if you're able to rally consistently, doing the weird stuff, doing the elbows down and the open racket faces, thumbs up, good for you. The problem is right now, it's not working, okay? When I see you compete, the higher the level, okay? That's always the same ending of the point. You making an enforced error from the middle of the court. That's not good. It's not good enough, okay? So you really want to focus on technique. You want to maximize the potential that you have in your tennis game, because you never know how far it gets, okay? Now, starting with the forehand volley, okay? Every time you step on the court, you need to be laser focused on this ready position, okay? Elbows out. I know it feels awkward. I know that some people say that it's not natural because, the ladies' tennis, they're stronger in the hips, and the men's tennis, they're stronger in the shoulder. I kind of think it's bullshit, to be honest. If you really keep this one up, okay, and you get used to it, you can have a really strong forehand volley like Stefan Hedvig, okay? Why wouldn't you volley like Stefan Hedvig on the backhand side and on the forehand side too, right? So from ready position, elbow up, you turn, you step and go forward from the side view, okay? Don't let it get here. It's been months from October, okay? I showed you the video, technical tape in October. Racket face was open, elbow was down, and then you needed to realign the racket face, okay? It's about effort, it's about practice, it's about keeping the elbow up, racket face vertical, stepping forward, okay? Again, it's just a habit, Pronation, okay? It's the same that you do on the serve. You do it so well. You're one of the few in the group that actually pronates well, because you're doing so many other things that are not efficient on the serve. But one thing that you do very well is the last snap of the chain. That's where you get a lot of the power. So that same snap is the same action that you get in the ready position with the elbows out. Both sides, easy. Okay? Forehand ground stroke. If you get sloppy, if the elbow goes in, that's your position when you're about to hit the forehand, okay? You're not turning the body enough, but the racket is back here. And then at contact point, you're just moving like a merry-go-round. Does it make sense? So how much effort can it take to really reward the system? Get the elbow up, chicken wing. It's the same system that you have on the forehand volley. You turn, this is a forehand return, small letter C. This is a forehand ground stroke, right? It's not that complicated. You just have to commit to say, look, I'm gonna keep this one up. I'm not gonna get sloppy. I'm not gonna get lousy, okay? I'm not gonna get a lousy ready position and it's good to be loose at contact, okay? You can loosen up after you win nationals, like Vic Braden used to say. But right now, you gotta get to work, okay? Elbows out, unit turn. You can turn more. You have more margin, okay? Again, sometimes you do turn and you're in this position over here. I don't know if there is, I need to study further as far as the unit turn. I see that a lot of players do get in this position. Actually extending the non-dominant arm helps to find a little bit of extra coil and a little bit of push. It's kind of like a karate punch. I don't know exactly the science behind it. I'll do research, but again, you can try it out, because right now you can get definitely keeping the elbow up a little more angular momentum on the forehand side. Backhand volley, same idea, okay? It's just the same issue, okay? the two-handed backhand volley is going great. It could be even better if you just kept this one higher, okay? Remember the timing. You want to hit the ball just before you step with the foot, okay? Yes, step and hit at the same time. Great. If you step too soon, then you have to swing with the arm. You don't want to do that. Same system, the grip, backhand side. You're not always, you're left-handed, okay? You're not always on the left side of one. You're not, okay? Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. So the point is like, you just have to say, look, every time I have a racket out there at my house, I'm not gonna pick up my phone. I'm gonna pick up the racket. I'm gonna practice changing grips, okay? And this just work, it's just habits, okay? Ready position, unit turn, change the grip, the racket faces vertical, the elbow is up. Step and go forward, breathe out. Okay, you're breathing out a lot better than you used to, so thumbs up for that. Great. Now, backhand ground stroke, same idea. The elbow is up, don't get sloppy. This is gonna help you massively on the return. When the ball goes fast, you can return very well if you want, okay? This can be a huge, huge advantage in your game, okay? Because the second service of the girls that you play with, they are crap, okay? So if you are able to take the ball early with the return and go up at the net, you don't even know how much easier playing tennis is gonna be. So why not? Why not keeping the elbow up and being able to hit consistently instead of letting the elbow collapse, let the racket open, and then having to collapse with the wrist in order to hit the ball in front. It's just not efficient. It's just not efficient, okay? So really, there is a lot of potential, and the competition around here is so low. So you can just get the very utmost out of your game and be very successful with not even so much effort, okay? It's just about the hours that you're spending on the court. You're gonna spend them anyway, so why not being fully focused on the things that you need to work on, okay? So that's key. Elbow out, unit turn. You're using the body very well on the backhand, okay? You're compensating for a lot of the extra work that you're doing, again, at contact. At contact. This is a symptom, okay? The fact that you're here at contact is because, why? Why is that? Because the elbow is collapsed, okay? And then when the elbow has collapsed, you're not able to be out here at contact. Elbow is collapsed, the wrist is collapsed, and then you're gonna be down here, okay? And you see it all the time. You're trying to hit the ball in this position on the backhand. It's not efficient. If you do it 5 hours a day, you can be great hitting the backhand like this. You're gonna also get injured, but again, you might wanna really try to be efficient, keeping the elbow up, pushing the racket face down, and lifting up. Again, sometimes you do not snap up with the leg, with the front leg, but the most margin that you have is with your right elbow, okay? Left-handed with the right elbow. Keeping the right elbow up on the backhand, don't let it slide. Don't let it slide, even if it feels a little awkward. One-handed backhand volley. Look, you could have the best one-handed backhand volley in Danish tennis, okay? Men and women. You just have to decide to commit to change the grip and keep the elbow up, okay? It's not that complicated. You're doing a lot of things right, but sometimes you get sloppy. And then this one collapses, okay? You really want to keep this one up, hand to hand form a line, okay? You're doing so many things right, you just have to keep working on this elbow up. Same on the underspin, okay? Same on the underspin. You want to turn with this elbow higher, okay, from the back. You're gonna be here, okay? You're not gonna be here. You're not gonna be able to put the tea and the cookies on the waiter's tray over here, because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to do all the other things that you're doing right, as far as the follow through, as far as going out to the target. It's gonna be a lot easier to drive the underspin, like Martina, right? Like Navratilova. Elbow up, drive through, boom. Okay? Don't let it slide, don't let it collapse. This is a muscle, okay? If you train it, you're gonna get used to. Stay up. It's gonna feel weird at the start. Accept it, okay? Accept the feeling, work on it. It's gonna help in the long term, okay? Overhead. Oh my gosh, the overhead, okay? The grip. You wanna be all the time on a continental grip, not an Australian grip, not a foreign volley grip, not a number 3 grip, not an between 2 and 3. Hammer grip, continental, quarterback position. You're doing the crossover most times, not all the time, okay? So again, crossover step. Now, when the right elbow goes up, the right hand goes up, okay? You gotta keep it up. You gotta keep it up. There is no way. Now the thing with the crossover step, okay, you will do it to cover more ground with one step, okay, and you do it to stay sideways. If I ask you these questions, you give me the correct answer. But then when you play, you side shuffle, and this is your position for the overhead, okay? And then at contact, you're gonna be here. Now, why not coiling all the way, like on the serve, so that at contact, you're gonna be here, with the reference for you at the left net post, right? So the upper body and the hips are gonna be at the left net post, not at the net. That's important, okay? So again, the grip, the arm action, on the overhead, you're still a regress palm upper, okay? You're still back here, more than most. So you really wanna keep working on the arm action, okay? That's important. Good thing, as I mentioned before, with the snapping out of the forearm, great, keep that up. But again, arm action, sometimes you do get in the pizza position slightly on the overhead, sometimes the grip is not correct. Most important thing, you're not coiling enough and the right arm is collapsing, okay? Connected to that on the serve, same idea, okay? Same idea on the serve. Now, the grip is good at the start. Sometimes you lose it back here. Sometimes you twist it back to a foreign volley grip. Fair enough, okay? You already know you need to keep a continental. You know that when you're getting ready to serve, the racket is slightly open, okay? Now, huge thing on the serve, the timing, okay? You go back and you look at your technical tape, which I haven't received notes yet. So again, keep that in mind. It's just, what's that, 40 minutes? 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Send me some notes, okay? Now, you will see that, considering the timing, okay, starting from the handcuffs position, okay? 1, bottom scale number 2. 2, baseball position. 3, salute position, okay? You have a pinpoint stance, so you're calling over here. 3, and then 4. You will see that on the 3, your racket is not out here. Your racket is down here. So when you are initiating the leg drive, you already lost a lot of the momentum of the racket. And that doesn't help you to be explosive and to reach up to the ball. So, what can you do? You can start serving a few from the salute position, okay? Making sure that the racket doesn't move until the very last second. So you toss the ball up until the very last second, like an overhead, okay? You toss, boom. You toss, boom. More racket head speed. And then when you serve, I'm not telling you that you need to stop. No, it's not efficient to stop and then to start again. That's against the laws of physics. But if the racket is down in the backpack, when you're starting to push off with the legs, that is also not efficient, okay? You're losing the momentum, you're losing the sync. There must be a reason why a lot of the players, if you look at that, like if you make a study, be a student of the game, okay? You go on YouTube, instead of looking at the close collection, which is also important, you can also look at how the players with the close collection are hitting the ball, right? So you can see that when they're about to snap out with the legs, the racket is actually on this side of the body. It's in the salute position, okay? Especially, look, I mean, it's not about being sexist or anything, you know, misogynist. I just want to, like, being real, sometimes the men have a little bit of a better serve. Still, there is a lot of girls serving great, okay? Serena Williams serve amazing. Venus Williams, amazing, okay? Lots of good things. But again, you will notice that when they're about to snap out, the racket is over here, not over here, okay? Again, check it out for yourself. Make sure that on the 3, you're on this side of the body, okay? So that you can have more momentum. That's hopefully also gonna help you staying up with the right arm. Because right now at contact, you're here. You wanna keep the right arm, you wanna keep the eyes up. That's gonna help you get neck clearance over the net, okay? You're getting a little bit faster, a little more explosive. That's good. Thumbs up. You gotta keep working, okay? You have your jumping program. You know, there is a bunch of exercises. If you're in doubt, ask me, okay? But again, you already know that naturally you're not the fastest athlete in the world, so you need to put a little, you know, you can run for a long time. You're laser focused when you get laser focused. Now the point is, you need to get more explosive, you need to get faster. How are you gonna do that? You know some of the part, ask questions, okay? How can I work on this? And then we find the answers, okay? But again, be a student of the game, keep working on your game, okay? And then let's get to work. Bye.